Welcome guys, it's Jack here from Ginger Bets, and this week we're previewing the Farmers Insurance Open exclusively for sportspub.com. In this video, I'm bringing you a detailed breakdown of the course, the key skill sets that are going to be required to lift that trophy come Sunday evening, plus my best outright selections for this week's Farmers Insurance Open. Stay tuned, that's coming your way all in the next 5 or 6 minutes. Let's get straight into it then with a breakdown of the course itself. The event's played over 2 courses. We've got the North Course and the South Course at Torrey Pines. The players will play the South Course on 56 holes. That's 3 of the 4 rounds will take place on the South Course this week. That is the more demanding course of the 2, and the players must, if they're going to lift this trophy on Sunday night, perform really well on the North Course on Thursday or Friday, depending on the rota that they get. The course is also different in terms of its greens makeup. So the South Course has the Poa Annua greens, and then we have the bent grass greens on the North Course. So that makes it really hard for the players to adjust. I believe that an ideal draw would probably be to play the North Course on the first day, the Thursday, or Wednesday as it is this week, and follow that up with 3 rounds on the South Course, enabling you to get used to those green surfaces and stay consistent throughout the next 3 days. Course will play extremely difficult this week. It is the first proper test of the 2022 calendar year. We will not be seeing 21, 22, 23 under par this week. Expect a winning score in the mid-teens under par. 13, 14, 15 under par is to be expected. So that's the course. It will be a real tough test, and only the cream rises to the top at Torrey Pines. So now let's break down what will be the key skill sets required if we wish for our player to lift that trophy come Sunday night. Let's take it from the tee box as we do, and one of the most important factors, without a shadow of a doubt, here at Torrey Pines is driving distance. Length is certainly an advantage on most PGA Tour courses, but here at Torrey Pines it's a must-have in your armoury. So first off, I wanted to look and pay particular attention to that. Next up, it's strokes gained tee to green performance. You can't turn up here with your game out of shape, and therefore I want to look at players that have got good tee to green performance of recent times. Next up, I want to look at par 4 scoring, but particularly from 450 to 500 yards. And the reason being, we've got 6 holes that fall in that distance on the South Course, and that's the course that the players play on 3 occasions. So I want players that excel on those long, demanding and challenging par 4s. Next up, I want to look at proximity to the hole from 175 yards and out. This really ties into the par 4s and the long par 5s. Players that want to take advantage of par 5s, perform well on the par 4s, are going to have to stand up to the test with their long irons this week, and therefore I want to research hard into the players that have performed well from 175 plus. And last but not least, I want to look at strokes gained putting from 0 to 15 feet on the Poa Annua surface, because that's what the players will face on 3 occasions this week, and it isn't for everyone's liking. So they are the key attributes that I believe the player that lifts that trophy this Sunday will have performed extremely well in. We've got strokes gained, tee to green performance, driving distance, par 4 scoring from 450 to 500 yards, proximity from 175 plus, and finally putting from 0 to 15 feet. These are some of the toughest greens on tour. Lots of 3 putts from outside of 20 feet. We want a player that excels with that putting stroke, but certainly on the Poa Annua surfaces, and I know that my headline selection has certainly got that in his bag. So let's get straight to it now with the bit that you all tune in for, the headline selections. Got 4 outright picks for you, one at a very tasty price above 100 to 1. But let's tee it off with the man that I believe is most likely to lift the trophy this Saturday, should I say, evening. The event starts one day earlier this week, so do remember that when tuning into your golf bets and placing them. You need to get them on a day earlier. So the headline selection, this is a player that has got 5th in driving distance over the last 36 rounds on tour. He sits in the top 10 for tee to green performance. His approach plays in the top 15 on tour. He suits long demanding tracks. One of the best drivers of the ball on the whole of the PGA Tour circuit. Dustin Johnson, 20 to 1, will headline the portfolio for the week. Next up is a player that comes here off the back of a 5th place finish last week. He's performed admirably there, and I think that this longer, more demanding test will suit his style of play. I've got high hopes for him in 2022. He's a ball striking machine. He sits in the top 10 for a strokes gained approach, tee to green performance, green in regulations gained, and proximity to the hole from 200 yards plus. There is so much to like about the chances of Will Zalatoris. 33-1. Bet MGM will be the place to place that wager. Next up is a player at a huge price. He's a player that if you've tuned into the best outsiders to consider may have come across him earlier in the week, but at 160-1 with Bet365, Patrick Rodgers will be the 3rd selection of the week. He's got 2 top 5s here previously from just 5 attempts. He excels in terms of driving distance and gaining strokes tee to green. It's his flat stick that can let him down, but on these tough demanding tracks, putting is of less importance than it has been the previous 3 weeks on the PGA Tour, that's for sure, and I'm expecting Patrick Rodgers to go well at a very tasty 160-1 Bet365. And last but not least is a player available at 50-1 with Bet365. Taylor Gooch will round out the portfolio for the week. He's got some average performances here at Torrey Pines, but what I like about him, he's got a win of recent times. He puts well on the Poa Annua surfaces. He is dialed in with his long irons. He's one of the best long iron players on the whole of the PGA Tour. He's been popular over the last few weeks, but I think I've missed him out, and I think this week he has an outstanding chance. 50-1, Bet365. Take advantage of that. I think he goes off a little shorter. So that's the 4 selections this week. We've got DJ to headline. We've got Will Zalatoris. We've got Patrick Rodgers when we shoot for the stars at a huge price. And then to round it off, we've got Taylor Gooch, 50-1 with Bet365. Thanks for listening, and before I go, may I encourage you, head over to sportspub.com where you can find out how to access not only this video but my best outsiders to consider, top 20 selections, 2-ball, 3-ball action, weekend halfway house report, your golf betting needs covered every single week on the PGA Tour thanks to sportspub.com. Get over there straight after this video and register your email address to get the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. Thanks for listening. Good luck with all your wagers. Bye for now.